Smith Horse. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Well, for Boston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who are some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Wow, come on. The Bulls, always a force, with Jordan and Pippen. Well, Pippen was really like a small forward, but he played guard a lot. Magic is probably top of it. John Stockton, unbelievable. Gary Payton. I said Clyde Drexler, but he played with us, so I loved Clyde when he came to us.
And what about Penny Hardaway?
He was tough. He was tough.
Well, why you didn't say his name? You put his name eighth.
No, I was in the I was still getting him out.
Disrespecting my main man, Penny.
There was no disrespect.
Jackson, Mark Jackson.
Love you, Penny. Love little Penny, too.
No.
Thank you.
Little Penny was harder to guard.
Great stuff, Shaq. Game just about ready to get underway. We'll see you later.
Oh, say does that spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Boston, James. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Thomas is out there with Carter. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Durant. And it's Shaq in at the center. That's good. O'Neal's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Lakers.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out. But for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
The shot by Jordan, no good. The Lakers with the ball. Outside Durant. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And Brad Stevens now in his third year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him from afar. Good fit for the franchise. Good fit, Clark, for a young team.
Agree with you completely on all of that. He stresses team unity and selflessness and sets the example and tone with his demeanor.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Pete Maravich. Thomas kicks to Carter. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thomas dishes to Carter. Shaq with a screen on Maravich. Maravich with the steal. It's Jordan on the wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And a wide open look for James. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Out to Bird. James against Abdul-Jabbar. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Now here's Jordan following the shot by Kevin Durant. Maravich, good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Bird. It's Durant with the drive. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
How about the style with that one?
Well, you can't pull off a slam like that without at least a little bit of flair, huh?
Silky smooth.
are you kidding me? I mean, he's got a whole lot more than a little bit. He's all about a little bit of extra flavor when he goes to work.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Here's LeBron. That's good. LeBron's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he must have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .58 seconds left in the first. Nash, the pass to Johnson. Johnson double-teamed. Nash with no one around. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Nash has got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
West kicks to Olajuwon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Nash dishes to Gervin. Now the feed to Walton. Johnson attacking. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from 14. Another miss by Johnson. Celtics leading by 3. Irving. The rebound by Johnson.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot, and then...
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Johnson. Carter is out there with Durant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Nash in at the 1 spot.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's James. Rebound by Johnson. Durant attacking, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Payton, he's checked in for Steve Nash. Here's Payton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Boston shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Jordan's shot is off.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
West is checked in for Maravich. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Durant, here we go. Here's Miller. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Miller's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
West passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That bucket in no time at all. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Kicks it to Miller. To the paint, Carter dishes to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
LeBron, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Left side, West. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Russell, he's checked in for Boston. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Russell kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. 7-foot shot. Rebound the Lakers. O'Neal misses. Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Right side, Russell. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
You know, one of the things, guys, that impressed me about the Celtics was the number of assists they had. I mean, they really focused on moving the ball. And when you do that and you have shot makers, the assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
During the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Olajuwon comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Irving subbed in for Michael Jordan. With the Celtics and their assists, they were second in the league in potential assists per game, meaning shots they missed that if they made would have been assists.
And that is a good thing, if you weren't sure. I mean, they were sandwiched between the Hawks and Warriors in that category. Pretty good company to be in. So they move the ball well. They just need to get a little more consistent at knocking down open shots.
Irving against Thomas. Pass to Miller. Feeds it to Walton. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by Olajuwon. The finish, and Dr. J slams it in.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Thomas goes in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark can hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Thomas with the ball. West picks him up. Thomas passes to Walton. It's Gervin on the wing. Olajuwon with the block. Bird against Miller. West outside. Gervin with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's sent back by Russell. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Frazier, he's checked in for the Celtics. Maravich comes in for West. The Lakers also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Nash in for Isaiah Thomas. The 15-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Irving. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And it's Gervin missing.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nash. Olajuwon with the block. Irving with the ball. And good on the basket. Book it. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Celtics up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stat. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities afforded by better rebounding are key for them to win tonight.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
We've got Bird. Maravich is out there with Michael Jordan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
And that one's good. Durant.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Celtics leading by 8. Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Moses Malone. He's checked in for James. Irving comes in for Larry Bird. Frazier, he's checked in for Jordan. And West subs in for Maravich. The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Durant. Carter kicks to Durant. The rebound by the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
For Boston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers trail by 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Boston shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Pass to Carter. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Durant against West. Durant drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Boston with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Carter kicks to O'Neal. The wide open look for Durant. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Payton, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
All right, let's keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one's good. Durant. So it's the Celtics now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Tries to keep it alive. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to O'Neal. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Olajuwon's checked in for Boston. Maravich comes in for Frazier. Here's Olajuwon. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's the bucket. Good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Payton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Malone in for Olajuwon. And then for Los Angeles, Walton's checked in for Durant. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And it's Nash in for Gary Payton. Back to Maravich. Walton with the steal. Malone with the steal. Here's Irving. And taken away by Magic. And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That evens the score. Nash has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Johnson dishes to O'Neal. Power down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
It's stolen by Johnson. .107 left to play in the third. Here's O'Neal. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Carter, the pass to O'Neal, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That is good. West has got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Nash. He has 7. Pass to O'Neal. 1 second left, and he lays it up and in. Shaq's got 8 points here in this quarter. But this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls, and really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Celtics lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Durant is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Thomas. And it's Shaq in at the center position. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Johnson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Maravich kicks to Baylor. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thomas against Maravich. And the rejection by James. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Baylor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Johnson dishes. Good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Outside Thomas. With some arc. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Jordan, he's checked in for Boston. Gervin's checked in for the Lakers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Maravich kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gervin outside to take the lead, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. LeBron against Abdul-Jabbar. Thomas with the steal. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. The drive by Jordan. Maravich, the pass to Bird. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Jordan. He feeds it to James. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And it's Bird missing.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And that one's good. Gervin.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Group in for the Celtics. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Michael Jordan. Irving's checked in for Bird. And it's Frazier in for Maravich. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Carter's checked in. LeBron kicks to Frazier. Chamberlain, the pass to Malone. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 3.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Celtics making a switch here. West is checked in. Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Carter missing.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 5. A minute 42 left in the game.
We are reawakened, reconciled, reborn. Now let's hear you get up.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter.
Celtics foul call. Julius Randle. That's his first personal foul.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Charity stripe shot. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Durant.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
High post Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. This is to O'Neal. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now, so keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
Shaq with the screen. Durant kicks to Thomas. The 11-footer can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
What a bucket.